This video explains how to initially set up your optic-equipped firearm without firing a shot, so that you can later get on target with your first shot, and then zero the optic with fewer rounds fired. I will be demonstrating with a handgun with a slide-mounted red dot sight. This technique works with most types of handguns and some rifles, including AR-15s. In order for this to work, you must be able to partially disassemble the gun so that you can look down the barrel from the breech end. For example, you can't do this with an M1 Garand, but you can with an AK or an FN FAL. Before you begin, confirm the firearm is unloaded. The first step is to partially disassemble the gun. Remove the firing pin or striker from the handgun. Put the barrel back in the slide, which may need to be held in with the guide rod and spring. For a rifle, remove the bolt assembly. Next, set up the slide and barrel, or rifle upper, on a stable surface. Here, the slide is clamped in a vise. It doesn't have to be perfectly rock solid, it just has to hold it still. Set up a target aiming point 10 to 50 yards away from your barrel. The farther the better. USPSA metric, NRA tombstone, bullseye, even a paper plate or a rock will work as a target. Back at your barrel, look through the striker channel or firing pin hole and through the barrel. Align everything so your target is centered within the barrel bore circle. Move your target distance if it helps center the target. You are essentially looking through two apertures. In a handgun, they are the small firing pin hole and the larger muzzle. In a rifle, the two apertures are the large chamber and the smaller muzzle. The smaller the muzzle and the longer the barrel, the better, which is why this works so well on rifles. If you can't move your aiming point out very far, or even if you can, try this hack to make your pistol muzzle a smaller aperture. Put a decapped case in the muzzle. Here, a 9mm case fits in a .40 caliber muzzle to make a perfect aperture. Or you could poke a hole in a piece of tape over your muzzle. In this video, I'm using the 9mm Canik Rival without any muzzle aperture hack, with the bore sight target at 32 yards, and you will see how good the result is. Back to the aiming. Look through the bore and move the barrel to center your target. Then adjust your red dot on the center of your target. Of course, you will move your barrel off target while adjusting the sight. Just reposition it each time. Look through the bore, then sight with the dot without touching anything. Once you have your target centered, looking through the bore, and the red dot centered on the target, you are done. Put your gun back together and go to the range to zero your sight. Here I am with the Canik Rival, firing my first shot ever with this gun at 10 yards. Not too bad. Less than 3 inches left and maybe a ½ inch high. Just by bore sighting as explained in this video. Now all there is left to do is move the targets out to the zero distance and fine-tune elevation and windage. Adjust elevation, which is up and down, and windage, which is left and right, in the direction you want bullets to impact the target. Please like and share if you found this helpful.